And we're back, guys. Tennis in a minute. I'm your host, Good Energy. I give you the rundown on tennis coverage every day. We're taking a look at Wimbledon, round number 2, day number 3. And we have Fuego. Vamos in the building. Paula Badosa taking on Brenda Fruhvirtova. Now, I want to talk about Brenda for a minute, right? So, the match against Mira, I'm happy Brenda won. I wanted Brenda to win. I like Mira, but Brenda, I just think she's she's one of those teens that she's been overlooked, and people forget that she played Mira in the championship on the lower level, and she the two biggest juniors, two of the biggest juniors, and she gave her a bagel. And I'm happy to see that Mira, who has just been dominating some of these adults, I'm really happy to see someone her age just kind of take her to school, right? Now, yes, Mira won the first set. Brenda was up big in the second set. Mira made it close, and Brenda pulled away in the third set. I thought she played well. Watching that match, Brenda she really fought to get balls back. I mean, Mira came down the line with her left forehand so many times where Brenda just literally fought to get balls back over the net, and she literally just made Mira just hit one more ball, and Mira, the mistakes started to pile up. Now, both ladies had a lot of unforced errors, a lot of break points both ways, but Brenda played good tennis, and it was good to see these two teenagers put on such an amazing show. However, power, you can't teach power, and Badosa's going to have a huge power edge. But here's the thing: Badosa gets tired, really tired. Badosa's got to win this match in two. I don't think Badosa can beat Brenda in three. I think she's going to run out of gas. But I think Paula gets the job done. I like Paula Badosa to beat Brenda Fruhvirtova on the money line. Arantxa Rus and Maria Sakkari. This is going to be a good match here, guys. Arantxa Rus, the crafty lefty from the Netherlands, 700 wins in her career, 500 wins on clay. Solid player, taking on the Greek goddess. This is the spot here where I think Maria's overvalued. I think she's big time overvalued. However, Maria is a much more complete tennis player than Arantxa. Arantxa really struggles to make shots if you pin her deep in the corners, make her use her angles. Arantxa is just really, I mean, if you watch her play, I think she's amazing, right? I think she's a great, great player. But if you watch her play, it's scary. I mean, if you pin her deep, watching her return, it's just you just cross your fingers. It's like Georgie. It's hit or miss. And I think Sakkari is a much more complete tennis player, not to take anything away from Arantxa Rus. That's her style, like the Caroline Garcias of the world, the Georgies of the world, the Petra Kvitovas of the world. Play your style, and that's what she does. However, if Sakkari plays smart, mixes up drop shots, short balls, if she goes to her slices, I think Arantxa Rus is going to be in trouble because you saw this with Alicia Parks and Waz today, where Waz, you give these taller players or these players that have range and that need to really put their power behind these shots, you give them balls about mid-court, give them these short balls like Tatiana Maria loves to do against her opponents. They can't get under these shots and put power on them. This is why the defensive players like Dasha, Svitolina, Waz, Tatiana Maria. This is why they've had such long careers as they're getting older and aging, and they're still doing pretty good competitively. It's because they're very strategic. And this is the type of match where if you want to beat Arantxa Rus, you have to be strategic. We know what she wants to do, much like Alicia Parks. We know what they want to do, so you have to take that away from them. And if David Witt, who I think he's one of the best coaches on tour. He's in my top 5 this year of all coaches. He's that good of a coach. He coached Venus Williams. And trust me, if he parts ways with Sakkari, I think Coco should pick him up. But nonetheless, Sakkari plays smart. She should win. We'll take Sakkari to get the victory there. But I wouldn't be surprised after losing 3 straight, first round matches before winning here. Who knows? But we'll go with the Greek goddess. Who's next? We have who's next? Lulu Sun Fool and Starodubtseva. Starodubtseva is playing very well from the hard hitting Ukraine. I like her game, and a lot of people think she's young. No, she's not a spring chicken. As in the words of Sakkari, we're not spring chickens anymore. Sakkari is just so funny. She was referring to her and Pegula. She's like, we're not spring chickens anymore. Yeah, you aren't. But I like what Lulu did against Queenwin. I think she should be able to do that against Starodubtseva. I'll take Lulu Sun to get the victory here. Diana Yastremska from the hard-hitting Ukraine taking on Vivara. Now, I'm going to watch this match because I want to see if Diana shakes hands with Vivara. Now, if this is really personal, then she won't shake her hand. But if she does, then we know that a lot of politics involved, guys. Diana looked good today, but I like Vivara to win at least one set as a huge underdog. Vivara's a defensive player. She's got youth on her side, so she can speed it up when she needs to. And I think she'll play balanced tennis enough to where she'll play fast and aggressive when she needs to. She'll play smart and get balls back to force Diana to make mistakes on her racket. And I like Vivara to win at least a set. I think she should be able to do that. She's pretty good. And Lin Zhu taking on Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova. Going to be a good match. Lin Zhu, defensive player, a lot of topspin, but Anastasia is going to come with a lot of power. And power has the ability to disrupt anything you want to do. I think Anastasia should win this match. However, Lin Zhu did look good, but I'll go with Anastasia to win. Osaka and Emma Navarro. This is going to be a good match, guys. Osaka, she should beat Emma. But Emma is a solid tennis player. I just felt, that crazy 16-1 line against Wang last time was ridiculous. Osaka is the favorite, though. I think Emma will win a set, though. So that's the pick. I think Emma Navarro wins at least a set, but I think Osaka wins the match. So what does that mean? That means take the over at 19.5. So 3 picks for you. Over 19.5, Osaka to win, Emma to win at least a set. Donna Vekic taking on Erica Andreeva. Going to be a good match. The problem here is Erica's going to play right into the hands of Donna, and I don't think she's going to be able to handle the power. So I like Donna Vekic to beat Erica Andreeva. Dasha Kina taking on Mizaki. I like Dasha to win. I think, Mizaki's qualifier. She's playing well, but I think Dasha wins that match. Straightforward, right? Emma Raducanu and Elisa Mertens. Lady's going to hold. I like the first set over 8.5. Yafan Wang and Madison Keys. Wang's going to play right into the hands of Madison's kick serve and backhand. So I like Madison Keys to win that match. And Marta Kashuk and Dasha Seville. Dasha's going to get balls back. A lot of top spin. I think Marta could be in trouble in this spot. I really do. Because Dasha's going to play defensive. I think the first set goes over 8.5. That's the pick. Enjoy all the free picks, guys. Tennis in a minute. We'll be back.